Hey everybody, Sarah here from VidGamiac.com. Here we are today back in the Castlevania DLC for Dead by Daylight, going for the Adept Trevor achievement. This one's going to be done from the Survivor side. You are going to need the DLC's Survivor in the form of Trevor Belmont for this, so make sure you grab him from the DLC pack or from the in-game store. You also need to make sure you get him to a minimum of level 10 to open up 3 free perk slots. This achievement is to escape a game only using his 3 unique perks. His perks you want to run and only run are going to be Exaltation. Then you're going to want Eyes of Belmont, and then the third and final thing you want to equip is going to be Moment of Glory. Make sure you leave the 4th slot empty if you have that available to you, and you can do whatever you want for items, add-ons, or offerings. Make sure you get into the game, and your goal is to escape using this build. This is going to be the basic rundown of how this build is going to work. The first thing you definitely want to do is you want to make sure you try to look for 2 chests that you can open and then pull the item out of. Trevor's going to have a very useful perk where after you open and rummage through 2 chests, you're going to get a free heal the first time you get injured. So make sure you definitely do try to get this perk active right away. You should be guaranteed a chest at the bottom of the basement, so I'm going to recommend that you try to knock that one out of the way. It's also going to be really helpful that you get this one taken care of at the start of the game before the killer can actually use the basement. Once you pull the item out of that one, I'm going to recommend that you try to scrounge around for another item on the surface and then try to unlock, open, and pull whatever item is in it out, and then that should activate the perk, giving you that free heal the first time you get injured. So super duper useful, and might as well have that equipped at the beginning of the game or as soon as you can. Also, you are going to definitely want to have an item in hand at all times. Trevor's next perk is going to be very useful. This one's going to be whenever you do pallet stun a killer, whenever holding an item, it's going to upgrade that item's rarity, so you definitely want to make sure you take advantage of that. And that's going to be especially true with these lower quality items that you are going to be pulling out of chests. So thankfully those 2 perks are going to have great synergy with one another because they both encourage you to look for chests to get an item right away. As for Trevor's last perk, this one's just going to be a good general use perk. This one is going to be every time a generator gets completed, you're going to be able to read the aura of the killer for 1 second. So this is going to be very useful because every time a generator does get complete, you can get a read on how far the killer is going to be away from you, so you can plan your next step accordingly, and you can make a nice route to whatever next generator is going to be the safest. This is going to be especially useful when you're on the last generator, because once that generator is complete, you can make an exit strategy on which of the 2 exit gates you can make a dash for. So do take advantage of this one. So do utilize all of these perks to the best of their ability, combined with good old Dead by Daylight fundamentals, because nothing beats that at the end of the day, and then try to make your grand escape using this build. You can take either one of the 2 exit gates, or if that situation doesn't work out, you can also take the hatch, and that should also count. Just make sure you make it to the result screen with the escape status using these 3 perks and nothing else, and you should be good for the achievement once you do get to said result screen. So that's going to be another DLC, another Survivor, and another Adept Escape. There's going to be our result, and the achievement should come shortly thereafter. There it is. This one's going to be for 20 gamer score, and that's all there is to it.